And we're back, ladies and gentlemen.
More family.
He does the sage
More
thing where the
family
three
stuff
things come out.
More family just arrived at my house. I'm really hoping they don't call me.
Well, I have to just wait and see.
We've
We've got to break through their ranks so that Elwood can talk to Harken and be like, yo, join my team.
Yo, join my squad, homie.
Yeah, well, he technically is a knight of Ferrer.
A Ferrer.
Yeah.
Ferrari.
Yeah, whatever.
Hey, Harken, you. Can it really be? Is it you, Astrum?
Yeah.
He ran away.
Harken, oh god, are those bases real? Yeah, believe it. And you have a brave sword? Yeah.
If you want...
And you're blonde? Yeah.
You know, people in my group of friends made the joke that if you gave Kent blonde hair, he'd look like old medieval Fred Jones. This guy looks even more like Fred Jones.
Indeed.
Guys, did you want? I want to do a hack called Elysian Nights, where you can play. It tells the events between the end of Sword and the beginning of Binding Blade.
Yep,
And basically, there's. It's a really good game. I played it, and it was.
It's a hack I'm looking forward to playing at some point.
This really makes me wonder what happened to the other, like Harken and Karel. Like, what happened to the other?
Karel just said, fuck it. He was just wandering around aimlessly.
I always thought
the hack.
His readout needs some blood.
Little mistakes, but it's playable.
And he has arrived. Oh my god.
Oh god, and immediately he
God.
just turns his back on his fellow friends.
And ouch.
Hey, that happens quite a lot in Fire Emblem. It's like, alright, we're gonna fight this person. It's just been speaking to
those
him.
bases.
Yeah.
Yeah, those bases are
Died.
insane.
Wow.
I couldn't help but I had to show it off.
You know,
Like, hey guys, this is what we got.
Oh, hey, look!
Okay,
Man, he
Heath.
really.
That's a
To be
convenient
fair, I'm not
little
surprised he loves Fire Emblem Fate so much. He saw Camilla. I was like, oh fuck yeah!
Hello, nurse!
But it's more to do with the fact that like Camilla's one of probably definitely in top 3 best Wyvern units.
Yeah. Guys, for whatever reason, every time I play a Fire Emblem game, the flyers always are good. Like every single one of them.
Well, to be fair, I think the Flyer class as a whole, objectively, is one of the more favored classes up there with Paladins because of their like high movement and stuff.
Yeah.
I mean, there are bad Flyers. Like I think Juno is pretty crap and Est isn't very good. But ironically, even though they're mediocre, there's no straight up bad Wyverns in Fire Emblem. At least I'm pretty sure.
I don't know. Altena's pretty bad.
I swear she's bad just because she comes in so late. Her actual stats are alright.
It's not. It's not just that. It's that. Another thing is that her legendary weapon isn't really that good.
Okay.
No.
But alright, aside from her, there really are no bad Wyverns. Like there's Keith and Vida and Baruka are alright, but none of them are bad.
She's just easily outshadowed by
overshadowed by Camilla. My time playing.
This reminds me of a puzzle.
Speaking of Baruka, I actually just recently got my copy of Conquest.
Cool.
Ooh.
Is this your first time with Fire Emblem Fates, or have you played like Birthright before?
It's my first time playing a 3DS Fire Emblem.
Oh, you haven't even played Awakening?
Nope.
Okay. So it's just most people start with Awakening, or at least have played Awakening.
Well, I don't. I started with Conquest and the first one.
I actually started with FE7 in like January 2016.
Oh right.
My introduction to Fire Emblem was a bit weird because my cousin, he gave me some of his old Game Boy games. The games that he gave me were Mega Man Battle Network 5 and Fire Emblem Sacred Stones.
Oh, so you got in with the Sacred Stones. That was the same situation with me. I played it first on the emulator.
I lost Sacred Stones sometime after, but the first game I really owned and beat out of all the Fire Emblems was Awakening.
The first Fire Emblem game I beat was Sacred Stones because I was in the middle of FE7, but like the mid game, nice job, Farina. Like the mid game was
nice.
Like the mid game was really starting to bore me a lot, so I decided to just jump to Sacred Stones and I beat it.
Cool.
I actually have a funny story about the made a little race in this Fire Emblem game from the GBA. I finished up first, so I finished Sacred Stone first. Then there was a Binding Blade and Blazing Sword. So I decided to finish up Binding Blade since I was angry with some of the chapters. Like for example, chapter 14, I beat it like in 2 weeks. In 2 weeks, then there was the other chapters, and I was like, you know what, finish up this game fast. And then I went back to Fire Emblem Blazing Sword and I beat it. But it was hard at the end because I used units like Rebecca, and it wasn't that great.
I used to trash units.
The first time I actually played chapter 14 of Binding Blade, it only took me like 45 minutes and I beat it on my second try.
But it wasn't the first.
Binding Blade.
Alright. The first death I had in that was like the second turn. Melody got ambushed from an air caliber.
Oh,
like in the second turn.
Ouch.
Bottom line, no one likes that chapter.
I'm actually I'm actually doing my first Joffrina. I'm actually doing my first hard mode playthrough of the game right now.
And Marcus is pretty much like mandatory for the first for like the first third.
Yeah, Marcus is just he's so good.
He's literally mandatory because if you don't weaken them enough, they will just kill you.
Yeah. Marcus.
Yeah.
Marcus is essential for killing a lot of maybe a boss or a lot of enemies.
Yeah, Marcus is the second best unit in the game. I still consider Melody better.
Milady, I think, is overall best just because she's got good join time, Wyvern base, good bases, good growths, and hard mode bases are like basically pre-promote level.
Zeiss can have capped on hard mode. Zeiss can actually have capped strength if you get lucky.
Yeah, I know. Zeiss on hard mode has ridiculous strength and everything like that, but he just suffers from
19.
Oh,
by the way, all of these Myrmidons have Lance Reavers.
Harken!
I love that animation.
Funny enough, I think when it comes to like Binding Blade hard mode, I think the main units you want to use are Marcus and anyone who's got hard mode bonuses.
Like Pent.
Yeah.
No, Pent is, but like,
Pent's
Pent is just best.
No, like Rutger. Like Rutger's massively useful.
I think on hard mode, Rutger's base speed is 16. That's really good.
That is fucking ridiculous. Or like Percival, because Percival's just fucking
Percival.
And of course, let us not forget the fact that Rutger can get a crit rate over 100.
Yeah.
That's a certain thing about a Binding Blade that kind of gives this identity to Rutger.
Yeah. the crit is so ridiculous. Yeah?
Guys, another funny story. I was FPL, so I was trying to beat it with Roy, but it was hard for me. Then I used Rutger with Durandal, and he got a crit and he beat them, and I was like, yes, finally.
Well,
Germ, he'd be more scary if you didn't have a light brand.
You've got a killing edge.
Oh, nice.
Yeah, we had a killing edge. It might have been something. Yeah, it might actually been something dangerous, but no, it's just the fucking light brand.
Are there more than one Wodow in this game other than Karel's Wodow?
Carla's.
Yeah,
Karla has one.
Yeah, but even at that point in the game, why would you use a Wodow? The base strength isn't very good.
Why would you use Barter?
Isn't a Wodow just an advanced killing edge crit?
It's got higher crit but less strength.
That doesn't make much sense.
Yeah, it does. Higher crit, less strength. It's a trade-off.
So it's like a Shamshir.
Shamshir came after.
Yeah, he lost Echoes, even though Echoes doesn't even have any Wyverns.
True.
I like Gecko.
Like even on the
Oh no, Ninian, run away! Good job, Farina.
Bang.
Oh.
Did that crit?
Yeah.
Poor Germ.
Well, this brings up a question.
It hurts. These cuts. What cuts? What cuts? All you got was a spear to the, all you got was a spear to the neck.
You didn't get cut, you got impaled.
No, what you don't understand is after he got stabbed, multiple cuts appeared on him.
Yeah. Well, that's his fault for trying to fight us. No, that's what happens when you bring a light brand to a Pegasus fight.
Hey guys.
Yeah.
Would you be my
What?
Sorry, why as you said, would you be my cut out?
Would you guys be my allies? Better. It's just that I love that when
they unveiled the fell Robin, or as I like to call him, Ruben.
Ruben. I like that.
Or as I like to call him, Grima.
No, hold on.
That's his official name.
No, it's like
Grim Robin.
Allow me to explain my naming. It's like this: regular Robin is Ruben, Summer Robin is Shruben, Christmas Robin is Kruben, and Grima Robin is Ruben.
Ah. I see what you did. All the different Robins.
I see.
Well,
yeah.
It very clearly says it on his birth certificate.
Ruben, right there.
Ruben.
Guys, I've been actually thinking. I think that there should have been some ways to recruit some of the other four fangs, like Ursula should have been recruitable, or one of the brothers, because you don't have a pre-promote Valkyrie and Ursula's there, even if she was bad. But then again, Jafar was bad.
Yeah, well, Jafar's the only one we get, but he has an arc to it. Like, Lloyd and Lennis, well, I reckon, like, maybe Lloyd would have joined us if he didn't get killed. Well, depending on whoever you fought first, but then the other one is out of revenge. Maybe we could have recruited Brendan, because as a way of him saying, like, I'm sorry I was seduced by Sonya, let me join your side. Maybe.
I'm sorry.
We do recruit Vida, and she is technically a Black Fang member.
And she's more Burn.
Well, she is part of the Black Fang, but yeah, she's loyal to Burn.
King.
Oh fuck, that's a lot of light users. But I swear to god, light magic in the GBA era, unless you're using it, sucks.
Ow. Come on.
Ow.
Yeah.
That Black Fang member that Barter just killed kind of looked like Mulder. Oh no, he killed Mulder.
That's just a generic bishop sprite.
As Black Knight will say, will Bartre survive?
Will Bartre survive? Alright.
Yeah.
Well, yeah, I've got to make her survive because I'm gonna recruit Karel even though I ain't fucking using her. It's like, I got her, but that's it. It's like, I have Karel, now what? It's like, use her with 14 base strength at this stage? I fucking think so.
It's like
okay, he has 20s all across the board in his stats.
Yes, he does.
Speaking of the Black, do you think it's weird that I keep using in Heroes? Like, it's so good that I cannot use any better unit than the. Sorry, but I can't.
Black Fang members.
Well, there's like Ursula, Lloyd, Jafar.
The sniper animations in FE7 are so smooth.
Well, the animations as a whole are really smooth.
Yeah.
Even that with the paladin, the way the horse adjusts itself. There's a lot of attention to detail in the sprites.
Yeah. It's a nice thing. That's a nice touch about the GBA games.
One thing I always kind of get a good chuckle out of in certain Fire Emblem games, how the enemies vanish like Final Fantasy villains.
Yeah.
Yeah. Except they don't take extremely long to die, but then again the dragon does.
Yeah, well that's a boss though.
Yeah.
Well, that doesn't vanish like a Final Fantasy enemy. That one just it's like a little click noise. Somebody
when playing through this chapter and other chapters, all I could think to myself was, I swear to god, if triple damage was a thing, like Geitz would be a fucking beast against Wyverns.
I see you're supporting the best Hector support.
Yeah, but unfortunately, because FE, because the GBA era support system is shit, we never reach A level.
Aw, come on.
I try, but it takes just so fucking long. So I'm not in the mood for this.
Basically, what I usually do
your best.
What I do is get to one of those Seize the Throne chapters and just have my units wait next to each other for a while.
I try to wait as long as I can, but also some chapters in this game to get like other stuff, you have a limit.
Poor Florina. She still can't get over her fear, guys.
Yeah, I don't think she ever does.
He said like, do I look like an enemy?
She's like Lung.
Say otherwise.
It doesn't help that, you know, she's trying to get over her fear, and Hector's like one of the most imposing men out there.
Yeah.
Are you gonna be able to reach that chest with those light people in the way?
Watch out, here comes Hector.
The boss is just one-shotting them.
And
Oh,
Bartray Simpson.
Wait, why did they move all of a sudden to the top right?
Because, you know, they can reach Pen. And also remember,
Yeah,
because
but,
the
like-
snow outside is slowing them down, they can barely move, they can't reach Barto.
I know, but
Oh,
like,
man.
it suddenly jumped from them near the stairway to them being at the top right of that room.
Oh yeah, that's just me cutting away
Imagine
because, you know, like, nothing happened until that point, so maybe it was like a whole turn they moved
imagine
up.
the Black Fang.
Yeah.
I just imagine the Black Fang members are just like, we need to get that guy, but I don't want to. Why? Because you're afraid he can kill you? No, because it's snowing outside.
Yeah, I don't want to go out,
Yeah.
it's cold, I don't like it. Meh.
Yeah, like,
Hey, you got a hero crest.
Yeah, ain't right.
Who are you gonna use it
I
on?
don't know why.
I'm not using
Yeah.
it. There is no one to use it on.
That sucks.
I don't know why, but that kind of reminds me of one of my favorite jokes from, I think it was a comic or I heard it on another Let's Play. Oh no, a fog has enveloped the city. What shall we call this? Draw distance.
Technical limitations.
yeah.
Oh hey, it's generic hero.
The
I'm going to call him Steve.
Look, this. You know, it's a generic hero when they don't have a coat.
Ow. And it's like, ow, Hellfire.
Ow.
Ow.
What do you think I am,
This hurts
Sigurd?
me so
for-
much.
Bro, you did the wrong thing.
You're done.
You know what's so weird? I think Lynn, like, yeah, by the end of this, she gets A rank in bow. She becomes a better bow user than she is a sword user. It's weird.
Are you S rank her in bows or something?
No, I get her to A rank in bows, not S. But that
Ooh,
means she
nice.
can use a silver bow. I'm like, hell yeah.
Or a brave bow.
If you can, I think S rank in bows that she can use the S rank bow at the end of the game.
Yeah, but Louise
You know-
is doing that.
Yeah.
A bit of a warning, though, if you ever do play Libyan Nights, one of the chapters has Fog of War, but not just
Many
any
of the
Fog
chapters
of War.
have Fog of War.
It's to be
7-6
expected in
Fog.
Fire Emblem. Fog of War is just a
No,
thing.
but I mean
So
like
I'm
it's
just-
it's Thracia 776 Fog of War,
Is
as
it
in
Wrath's chapter?
Oh, I hate those maps.
Is it Wrath's chapter that has that?
yes,
So
to
I'm
kind
just
of
gonna-
explain the difference between Thracia 776 Fog of War. Imagine, like, you know how normal Fog of War is just like you can still see the rest of the map. Replace the fog with just the color black.
I
Bam.
You
see.
can't see
Yeah.
the map at all.
So I'm just gonna assume you guys didn't notice that I disappeared.
Where would
You
go?
did cut out, yeah, you did, like, cut out for a bit, yeah.
So Eloyd
Yeah.
is now on the quest to stop the assassination. Will he do it?
And is it actually the right thing to do, considering that what happens afterwards?
Meanwhile, back with the we don't want to look at the camera group, the cameraman's just trying to get their
Meanwhile.
attention.
Back to the
Guys, look at the bear.
No, it's just like, I don't know what it is. Like,
I think
I
she's
know,
sending
next time
you
on
know,
Dragon
out
Ball
on purpose
Z.
just to get her killed.
And I really want to kill her now.
we all want to kill her, but don't worry, that comes 2 chapters later.
I could really,
Yes, that would be good.
Yeah.
I could really go
patience.
for a sandwich right about now. Quiznos? Nah.
I'll be back, sure.
No, she will.
Sure.
Yeah, I know.
Yeah.
It's just that that's probably what Sonia said in her mind. She's like,
Yeah, of course she will. Actually, I've got this thing. You know when during this bit that's going on right now, Jafar's like, "But she's your daughter. How can you, how can you go along with this?" And she says, "Well, she's garbage." It's like, "Have you seen her base stats?" Jafar's like,
Yeah.
You make a good point.
I just imagine.
But Jafar responds with, "But she's so cute."
But base stats. But
True.
base stats.
I mean,
Yeah.
hey, at least
She
she's
can kill you easily.
Hey,
No,
at least she's not
Sonia.
Carla.
No, Sonia,
true.
I mean, good for your soul. Oh, please. I have no soul.
It's almost like I'm a morph.
Wait
Yeah.
a fucking moment.
But to be
It's
fair,
as far
out
as,
of all the
like,
morphs, she
about
has the
that.
most personality.
It's almost like I'm a morph. Wink, wink, nudge, nudge.
Yeah.
Nudge, nudge.
Well, as if the yellow eyes didn't give it away.
Dot.
Yeah.
Oh yeah,
Okay,
it's special conversation between Osmond and Hector. This happens quite a lot now, actually. You know,
Because it's Hector.
towards the end, because we're gonna learn about
Because
stuff,
when
and we actually this is where like Hector's real like character arc comes in, and it's pretty strong stuff. Personally,
I had
Interesting.
absolutely
Well, I
no
actually have
clue that this episode was gonna have a special guest appearance of Boss One.
yeah, boss win.
So, I have a question. Are you actually going to be using Nino and Jafar, or just one of the two?
Okay,
Probably
weird thing.
Jafar.
Jafar, no, because I promised Matthew. Nino, originally, no. But then, just because she was on
those
Night of
beast
Fell
stats.
Wells, and there was pirates
Those
respawning, I was
beast
like, you know what? Let's have her fight them. She was starting to get good level ups. Then I was like, okay, I might do this, and realized, oh wait, shit, don't have a guiding ring. And then Thingy came and I was like, oh, here's a Earth Steel. I was like, fuck, I could have trained her. It was like
No,
it was
you did-
bad
you-
foresight on my end, but it's cool because I got to promote Canis anyway, and I've already used Nino, so you know, might as well use the unit I
Alright.
didn't.
Nice.
Yeah.
All right,
Yeah.
man.
So anyway,
Alright.
that's the end of that part. Thank you all very much for joining me. You know, that we finally got this Let's Plays back on track.
Goodbye.
So fun.
Yeah.
Thank you so much for having me.
Yep. And so, all right.
Thanks,
So
Blaze.
next time we join, it's that level. Only weird thing is, I for some reason had a much easier time. Don't ask me why. I just did. Thank you all very much for watching. We'll see you next time. Goodbye.